Hello, my name is Jason Herbert. About a year and a half ago, I won a judgment from a previous employer of mine who failed to pay me my wages. And basically, as I got the judgment, it was kind of handed to me, and I was kind of figuring exactly what I wanted to do with it. I've always been a kind of a do-it-yourself kind of guy, so I started looking into the different laws and some of the things that I needed to actually try to collect on this judgment, and realized I was kind of a little bit over my head. So I started to look online just for some various collection attorneys here in the Phoenix area, and I came across several different websites. I tried calling up several different collection attorneys only to find out that they don't handle these types of cases. And so I went ahead and I came across Michael Fuller's website. And there's something on the website that really caught my eye in the sense that you really want to have the judgment creditor or debtor to go to bed at night with you on their mind, and also to wake up with you on their mind as well. And that's something that kind of caught me, because that's kind of exactly the type of attorney that I wanted to have on my side. So I went ahead and I called up Michael, went down and met with him. It was very pleasant experience. Met with him for just a half an hour, kind of explained to him the case, and he decided to go ahead and take it on. And I was really amazed. His fees were very reasonable in terms of collecting, and as I kind of thought a little more about it, it just made a lot more sense, because I didn't have to take up all the time myself out of my busy day to try to collect from this particular person. And the other nice thing about this too is the fees that he charged were actually very minimal for the most part. And on top of that, I didn't have to, I guess the big thing is I'd rather collect something than nothing at all. And so when I hired Michael to do this, it was a process. It's not something that happened just overnight, but over a period of time, we just continued to really break the person that we're trying to collect the money from. And sure enough, it ended up in court. The guy hired an attorney, and he probably spent more on the attorney services than he would have on my actual judgment trying to fight this thing. But Michael kind of really came through. He was a bulldog in court. Kind of really surprised me in a great way, where he got the judge to go ahead and freeze the debtor's assets, including his business assets, so he couldn't pay any of his employees, he couldn't pay any of his attorneys at that point. And the guy had basically no choice but to actually go ahead and settle. So he paid me part of the money, and then he still tried to stall on the rest of the money that he owed me. But further, by going after the attorney and also the client in more of a aggressive manner, we were able to actually really force his hand, and I was able to collect every last little penny that the person owed us. Now, in terms of the communication throughout the entire process, Mike worked really closely with me. I'd make suggestions, and he would also give me some really great ideas. And working together with somebody who has as much experience as Mike worked very well. And so after, like I said, a period of time, and it wasn't something that happened overnight, we were very successful in getting it. I would highly recommend Michael Fuller for anybody who's looking to collect on any type of judgment, just because of the tenacity that he actually provides and the expertise that he's really famous for, from what I can tell on the internet. Thank you.